Hello there guys, today I'm going to be showing you iOS 11 on the iPad. So this is the new wallpaper for the iOS 11. So if I show you, so you can see now there's the updated icons. So that's the first changes you'll see. So like the calendar here, you can see it's more bolder. The date is more bolder. You can see the contacts, they've changed the design here, so the green, orange, blue is now on the right side instead of being on the left. They updated the maps, so with the maps you've got three, it'll show you what lane to be on. For example, on the motorway, so if you're going to exit, it'll tell you which lane to be on before you exit, so it's more better basically, so you know ahead already. They've changed the reminders as well. If you can see the lines, they had more before, so they changed. So it's like small little changes, and they've also done some big change on the App Store. So you can see now it's no more like a pencil pen thing. Now it's just literally, you can just see just that really. And iTunes also. So if you go on here, you'll see now they've got a new layout. So this is how it looks. So you've got the today list here, and then you got Monday, Sunday, things like that basically. So these are all the days that's just gone past. So it'll show you what's good for today basically. I guess that's something that they chose. And then you got here the game section, you got the apps, updates and search. So here you'll find all the new games, amazing AR games, new games that they love, so that's what they've chose here. And if you scroll down, you'll find the top paid and the top free, and then you just press see all, and then you'll have another section here with all the free apps, or the top paid and the top free apps on this side. And then the same again for just normal apps, and then updates. So I've got nothing right now, so that's quite cool. It's a lot more smoother now, I've noticed. It feels more nicer now, so that's nice. And for the notification, they've also done this, so it looks like a lock screen now on the home screen. So you'll see there's no older notifications there. And then just go back up again. So look at that, it says press home to open. I'm not sure why, because if you go up, so I think that might be something they might need to change, because obviously it's not locked. But well, if I press here, it just goes back up again. This is new as well. Oops. This dock here. So you can see there's a little line here. If you can see clearly. There it is. So that bit will always change, these three, and those 5 here will always stay in that place. So for example, if I go to iBooks, iBook, use iCloud, so that's that, and there you'll see now you've got iBook here. So this one will always change, so that'll be on your recent thing that you've just gone to. So for example, you're on setting, and now you want to go back to somewhere else, like for example you want to go back to your iBook. Swipe up, oh not that high, but there you go. So if you just swipe up, there you go, setting, swipe up, so whatever thing. So if you want to go to Safari, you can do that, swipe up, there you go. So that's quite nice, having a little dock here all the time instead of being like put on there every single place, so it disappears when you go on different apps. So that was something that I liked, because that makes it a lot easier. So now it makes it more unique now, iOS 11 for iPad, instead of being the same thing with the iPhone, the iPod. Now iPad's a bit different now. So with the same thing, if you did it landscape as well, there you go, App Store, swipe up, and then you got your little thing here. You can also do that. So this is the new multitasking. So you've got like little small cards now. So if you wanted to move it away, just swipe up and they're all gone. And there's your control center as well. So if you have an iPad, because obviously right now iPads don't have 3D touch. So if I show you, hold it, it just makes it look like it's got 3D touch. So that's quite nice actually to have, because obviously it is pretty cool to have 3D touch. So now you can do that even with the home app. There you go. So I've got the bedroom one, things like that. You can do it for your camera as well, take a selfie or record. So that's that one. So I showed you guys that. And you can swipe up all the way just to get that as well, if you wanted to get the control center. And the other thing they've done is if you go to settings, general and then about, here you'll see capacity now will show you the size of the actual memory instead of showing you how much you will get. Because if you see on iOS 10 it won't say 128 gigabytes, it'll say the actual amount that you will be able to use. So they've removed that, although I did prefer it to have the other one because then you know how much gigs you actually get. But the other thing is though, when you do update to iOS 11 you will get more memory back. So here I've got 116, before that I had more or less. So that's quite nice to get back, is the memory that you have used. So they clear quite a lot out and they give you quite a lot back. Because I've seen on the iPhone 7 they gave nearly 4 gigabytes back. So getting something back is always good, especially with memory. And the other new feature they've got is was it on the file? There it is. So now instead of having iCloud, you'll have all your documents. If you go to browse, you'll see there's the iCloud stuff, and you'll have basically everything else. So if you do iCloud, not iCloud, sorry, iDrive from Google, well, Google Drive, that'll be there as well. Apparently, they've updated it. I've noticed. So if you go to the App Store, because some apps have updated it for the file system. So if you go to Google Drive, because that's something that I do use, and here you'll see what's new. So I have seen on Google Drive you can use it on the file thing. So I need to find out, because I haven't done it yet on this, because it's only been updated. So that was all the features, but it's gone a lot faster now, so that's good. So that's always nice to have, improvement wise. But yeah, so that was quite nice to see that the iPad's now got a different look to it, especially with this, because this does really help. So instead of getting out and then finding the app, you could just literally go on an app and then switch it over. So the other thing I want to show you is the iTunes Store, because they've changed they've changed the logo I've seen. So that's the new thing. So they haven't really changed too much of the layout for iTunes Store. So the mains one are literally Google Maps. They've done the calendar as well. So that's that one. But yeah, but the biggest one was literally the dock here. So that really does help. So you just go up there, go to the App Store, back up, you go to the mail, you go to messages, things like that. So that does help quite a lot. So I'm glad they've got that. And the other thing they've got is, if you've got like an iPhone as well, everything will be synced up, even your messages and everything. So I have seen before with my iPhone and my iPad, I'll see some of the numbers that's not been saved on the iPad, it'll just come up with a phone number, but it'll have all the messages that's on my iPhone, but the number wouldn't be saved for some reason. So I'm not exactly sure why that was happening. But now apparently it should be all perfectly matching now, because they're all synced together now, so that's good. So they made it a lot better now with that. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.